Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a sharp pass. He is through here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means...
And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Torres. Now it's Romario. Oh, good ball! Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a decent clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Little pass back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Romario. He's got away. Big chance! And now they can clear their lines. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Belletti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Dembele is onto it in a flash.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it nicked away. Rodri. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Now it's Torres. That's good vision. And this is Torres. Shin, and he has been fouled there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
This is Borussia Dortmund's free kick. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Milinkovic-Savic! He went for the curler. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good ball.
There will be 1 minute
And he'll shoot
time.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Can take all the credit for reading the situation, but careless defence played its part.
Milinkovic-Savic. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Messi.
The attendance for this match was 60,100.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Scholes has it in a wide position, and that is expertly dealt with. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, the most accurate pass. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Tries to get it clear. It's Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Romario. Number 17, Scholes. Number 23, Iniesta. Number 3, Adams. Number 21.
That is Conte. Interesting ball. And he was quick to react.
Number 24.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 18, Bellingham. Number 5, Jimenez. Number 13,
Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is good alertness. Conte. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game.
Real chance! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Torres! They bet! They have stolen level at the last! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
There will be
All
5
square
minutes
again
added time.
into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Dembele, nicely intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pass is just off target. Ribery might just make this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This is promising.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No foul, says the referee. Now it's Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery looking to get on the end of this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Ribery! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. And it's Dembele. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Please join me in wishing a happy
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Conte, and it's Messi, played out wide. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Gets his pass away, Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Rummenigge fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of Rummenigge! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ribery in acres of space out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the throw.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's another good win of the ball. That's been intercepted. Let's a look and place it forward. And here's Mbappe. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's full on! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And Shevchenko! And that is masterful defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out to the right. An instinctive delivery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And smartly reclaimed. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lampard, can he get it through? And he was alert to it. And that should get the job done. Oh, just skip Lampard! It's off target and by quite a way.
Lampard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Out towards the flank. Oh, he's found some space here. And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo with the short. Now the finish! Hazard with the clearance. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Rivaldo! Rodri. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's there to retrieve it. No, that's been intercepted. And that's a good ball. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Dembele, shot a goal! It's fallen kindly here. Hazard gets good distance on it. Messi. He's looking for the runner here. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly...
And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's well spotted. Right, Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele fiddles it. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pulls it back. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played back in. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Belletti just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Rivaldo. Bruno Mendes. And here's Rivaldo. And here's Dembele. Flashes it. Up he goes! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Plays a delicate ball. Oh, what has happened here? Rummenigge! What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Griezmann.
And it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rivaldo. Lampard. Rummenigge. And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a good position here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23,
Important interception.
Number
And he's there to
5,
get it away.
Hazard.
And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. That's got things underway. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's well seen too. That's been drilled forward. Played towards the front line. And here's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rivaldo plays it short. Great chance! That's another chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Gets his pass away, and he's away. Batistuta. Now, Batistuta! So it is still 0-0. Can he get away here? Looking for the run. Looking for the runner. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short, and it's Belletti. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... And the shot! Goal! And he's got what he came for. His 20th goal. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. One. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. And another try! Mbappe finds himself offside. Lampard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts.
Added time.
Has has a look and has a go. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Madrid glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
Just a quick
How would
announcement.
you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Coming on the field.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now. We get some free-flowing football.
Number 2.
Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Madrid have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Shapes to shoot. And he's done very well to deal with it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Lampard. Threads one in. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well, it's Batistuta. And this is Messi. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he was quick to react. Lampard. Oh, super ball. Oh, this is a great position. What a save from Maurice!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rivaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And claimed it back swiftly. That is good alertness. Lampard. Lampard! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to...
He's going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And this is Kante. Kante! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And that's a superb pass. Looking for options for movement.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Passing nice and neat. He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example.
And it's
strong
time.
and decisive.
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.